Moon on the bottom left side of the map and Happy on the top right side of the map. Keeper of the Grove, I'm guessing. Could be a Demon Hunter as well, but... yeah, Demon Hunter, actually. Alright, so Moon is experimenting a little bit. Trying something different. Going back to the old meta. And I think that's not good against Happy, because Happy used to win most of the games against Night Elf when Night Elf were playing Demon Hunter. So the most micro-intensive you make the game against Undead, and the Demon Hunter is certainly micro-intensive, the harder it's gonna be for you to beat players like 120 and Happy, because keep in mind that Demon Hunter means that Undead can play Worms again, and Worms are absolutely super strong against Elf. So the only reason that Undeads are not playing Worms anymore is because of Keeper and Alchemist and Mass Air tactics by the Night Elves. But if Night Elves start again to play Bears and Reju, then the Undeads will simply go back to play Destroyers and Worms, and then have fun against that super hard style to play against. So this is a ladder game. Maybe Moon is gonna try the Demon Hunter, but I think if they meet in the tournament, Moon might switch back to the Keeper. As you just saw in the game before, all of these replays are super recent. You just saw how he defeated 120, not really easily, but he even lost a hero and he still won the game. So I feel like the Mass Fairy Dragons Keeper Alchemist strategy is still the best you can do against Undead. Certainly better than Bears and Dryads and Panda but let's see. Maybe the strategy is different. Moon is expanding already. Okay. Moon is already expanding. 2 archers, he doesn't have to walk into a surround. He does have the Boots of Speed though, so it's gonna be fine. So 3 archers into expansion, pressuring the Undead, so very old style. Nice wisp movement. But you don't wanna overextend here, because Happy, I think, he still remembers how to surround the Demon Hunter, so this is very risky. He doesn't have staff, so he can't escape from the surround if he doesn't use a town portal. That Knight still has 128 now mana. Demon Hunter would like to mana burn again, but Happy is dodging it with some good moves. But Moon is buying a lot of time, and at this point Happy should know that there's gonna be a sneaky expansion. He sees only 3 archers. Demon Hunter is not creeping to level 3, so I think this is an obvious expansion play. Obviously we see it because we are watching the replay, but even if you are Happy at this point, it should be obvious that Moon is expanding. There's 3 archers only, Demon Hunter just attacking. This just speaks about an expansion. But Tier 2 is done for Moon, so he's gonna be able to buy his own Naga. I think he needs to put a Wisp here, because if he buys the Naga here, this Naga is just dead. So you can't buy the Naga here, it's too risky. Yeah, very nice moves by Moon. He's still baiting the attention of Happy, wasting a lot of Happy's time, allowing the expo to fully go up, but he still has to creep it, and I don't think Happy's gonna allow it. The first lore is in production now. Worms can't attack Fairy Dragon. Yeah, that's exactly why they don't go Worms anymore. But even if they can't attack, it doesn't matter. they still die to the fairy dragons, so the moment the night elf stops making mass hair, the undead is back to that. Double kill, actually. So Moon lost his own Naga, but he kills Happy's Naga as well, thanks to the Boots of Speed. So kind of an even trade. And Moon just needs to hold against this push, which didn't even come. But it's gonna come now. And if Moon holds, he's gonna have Dryads, which are very good against ghouls. Until they are Frenzy though. So still we don't have Frenzy ghouls because Happy is not tier 3. One Dryad.
Our forces are under attack.
So what's the plan for Happy? Happy wants, I think he wants to get the Lich third, Frenzy ghouls, and that is gonna do a massive push. And the problem is that when ghouls are frenzy, they are so fast, they kill everything. And you then just don't have the time to micro, because when you're trying to micro, you're already dead. The statue heals them. They do a lot of damage, even without upgrades.
Summon is complete.
So let's see how well Moon can hold against the imminent push that Happy is gonna be throwing at him.
Our forces are under attack.
Level 3 DK, Naga's gonna be level 2. But you don't really need levels for this push. Even if you have just, the only thing you need is DK level 3, I think. Level 3 DK, level 1, level 2 Naga and level 1 Lich is more than enough to kill the elf. I really like this parry up, giving a little bit more tankiness to the Naga. And the DK and the DH is going for the mana burst. I like this play by Moon. Actually, it's just an illusion. Just scouting. He mana burns the statue, okay. It's an interesting choice. Now he's burning though the DK, so DK is out of mana. Very good micro by Moon, like 90% of other players in the world would be dead already after this attack. But if there's someone in this world that knows how to micro the Dryads, that's Moon. So he doesn't lose a single Dryad. Burns the DK completely, but the Lich is full mana. The Naga does have mana, but at least there's no coil. And again, this is the frenzy, the scary tier 3 frenzy ghoul push that I'm talking about. And everything is out for Moon. He needed a little bit more time. And he needs mass repair now. Come on, Moon. Mass repair. Another mana burn. The Lich is dry. No mana for Happy except for the DK. Who's got a lot of mana regen, but again, it gets burned. So I think Moon is playing this Demon Hunter masterfully. Like all of the mana burns have been on point so far. Lich no mana. DK no mana, Naga no mana, nothing has mana, but not a single ghoul has died yet. And Moon needs his bears at this point, but he's only tier 2, so he wants to win with mass Dryads. Can he do it? He needs to get rid of those ghouls. He needs to get rid of the normal damage that's wrecking his tree, potentially. But the illusion is very useful in this case, but we have the first abomination for Happy. And if Moon wins this, I'm gonna be extremely surprised, because like I said before, this is perhaps the hardest style to play against undead. We saw Foggy getting destroyed so many times when playing standard like this. And even if he still lost to Happy recently, he lost 3-2 the series against Happy, he lost 3-2. So he won 2 maps and he almost, or 4-3 I think he lost, 3-4 something like that. He almost won the series, while before when he was playing Demon Hunter he usually got like 3-0'd or 3-1 or 4-1, stuff like that, losing most of his games. So I don't think that this meta of Demon Hunter really works against Undead. It's just... this push is just too strong. The Tier 3 Triple Hero Ghoul Frenzy push is just deadly. It comes too soon. And even if you go Tier 3, you're gonna have like 2 bears. They don't do anything against all of those ghouls. And 1 A-bomb soaking up all of the damage. This Demon Hunter is gonna die soon. There's no staff on the Naga. There's no invul on the DH. DH is dead. GG. Well played, but wrong strategy. This strategy is not supposed to work anymore. I mean, it never worked. I think this strategy works only if your opponent is lower level than you. But Moon and Happy are equal skill players. Or similar skill, very similar skill level. So if the players have similar skill levels, the Night Elf can never win Undead with this strategy. You need to play Mass Air, Fairy Dragons, and just right click the Fiends. And Undead players will complain, but they have no reason to complain, because if that is not fair, then this is not fair as well. Like, in what world is this fair? It isn't. This is an overpowered strategy against a normal strategy, so it makes all the sense in the world that Night Elves will play Mass Hair, because Undeads want to abuse Tier 3, they want to abuse Ghoul Frenzy, and you as an Night Elf, you will abuse Hair. Makes all the sense in the world. Everyone abuses the race potential, everyone uses, I should say, the race potential. So again, very good micro by Moon, still holding the expansion, lots of resiliency, but in the end it doesn't matter, he will still lose this game. He has nothing against the heroes. He can, even if he kills all of the Fiends, how is he gonna kill those heroes without any bears? And these Dryads are 0-1. I mean, the only way you can win with Dryads if they are maybe 2-2. And trust me, if Moon, this is Moon, if Moon cannot win with this style, you can't either. If Moon cannot win Undead with this style, you can't either. Because there is no one in the world that micros the Dryads better than Moon. He knows how to use Dryads, he knows how to not overextend, but still he can't do anything. Because nothing dies for the Undead. So let's just move forward. So I wanted to see, I was hoping to see a real game, but I'm seeing these 2016, 2017 game. I mean, this game has been played yesterday, okay? But it seems to me like we are back in 2017, I don't see the point. I really hope that Moon doesn't play this style ever again. Because it just doesn't work, it's just...